Hello guys, my name is TimGot, and today I'll be showing you guys the OBJ907, the tank that you could actually get in the third campaign. And I want to start off by saying sorry for not uploading for a complete month. I don't really have a good excuse, I just got lazy. That's pretty much it. I just kind of focused out completely on my streaming, so I was pretty much streaming for 6-7 hours a day, and when you speak for 6-7 hours a day without no rest whatsoever, you kinda get tired after that. Like, your energy really goes fast away, for me at least. So, like, I just got lazy, that's pretty much it, I just got lazy. But from today, I will start making YouTube videos again, and I'll be trying to upload every day a YouTube video, guys. And I'm really sorry for not giving you guys any content for a complete month. So yeah, the OBJ907, it's actually you can actually get from the third campaign. You had 3 options actually when you were in the top 11,000. You had 3 options: the M60, the American medium tier tank, and the VK 2701, and that's the tier 10 German heavy tank. And you had this option, the OBJ907. And I went for this option for only one reason, because I liked Russian medium tanks, and the VK did not look something that I would actually play a lot if it was in my garage. And same for the M60. I don't like the M40 pattern too much. The M40 pattern is okay, but my Russian tanks are just better. It's as simple as that. And yeah, that's the reason why I went for this tank. And this tank was really a good choice. This tank has DPM. This tank has good accuracy, good aiming time. The armor is pretty awesome. The gun impression for a Russian tank is pretty good. And in general, I just do really enjoy this tank. It's surprisingly a really fun tank to play with. And if you ever will get the option ever again in the future, you'll probably get an option again, like maybe the 4th campaign, they will put an option for like the OBJ907, the M60, or whatever, you know, it's still a possibility. I would say one thing: go for this tank, because you will not regret it at all. This tank is a beast, and this tank destroys people like it's nobody's business. So, as you guys can see, I'm playing in Hidden Village. So far, I haven't really I haven't really done too much damage yet. I've kind of cleared the middle, and we lost the left side. So, because we lost the left side, I can't really stay in there because they are able to shoot me from there. So I'm trying to fall back into a position where I can fight evenly against those guys that will push up soon, and I can also focus on the heavy tanks that are pushing this way. The first target we see here is a yak tank. He's not even looking our way. We go for his side. And look at this reload time. It's 5.25 seconds. It is crazy fast. It is really fast. And I want to put the yak tanker first out because my object is attacking him, so I want to try to help him out as much as I can. The object finally kills the yak tanker, and that's good. That's good for me, because now I can actually be a bit more aggressive and go against maybe this IS-7 or something else. And this tank, accuracy on the move, is also really good. Surprisingly, really good. Try to fire on the move on that IS-7. No luck, sadly hit the ground. Second shot does go into his lower plate. He's coming out. He wants to shoot me, but sadly only hits the ground. I track him, go pretty much full YOLO on him. I do realize the IS-4 is here as well, so I can't be too aggressive. So I notice that, and I fall immediately back. I look at my right to see how good my U100 is doing. He's not going too best. He's kind of low HP, and I'm starting to realize this is not going too well at all. I gotta go into a better position where I can actually win against this guys. And if I get into a position where I'm hold down with this tank, I can do a lot of damage. This tank is pretty much like an Object 140 when it comes to turret armor and gun impression, pretty much. Try another shot on the move, no luck there. Hit the rock next to the IS-7, and I fall immediately back because I realized this side is fucked. It's as simple as that. E100 misses his shot, and now I can actually fall back and go against the medium tanks on the left side. The FE here, try to put a shot into him, no luck, completely miss it. The FE is pretty much a dead man. The Batchet has half of his HP left, and the FE is 2 shots. And my plan initially here was just to kill the FE and try to pretty much go around them and go on their backs, because that would be the best plan I could possibly do. You don't want to go frontally against E3s, U100s, IS-7s, IS-4s. That's the worst way to go. Also, I haven't enabled something here. I gotta do the always part. There you go. so it remembers the positions where the enemies were in. And yeah, as you guys can see, my team is not doing too good at all. But we can still carry this game. We can still do a lot of damage here. And if we don't win the game, we will have a lot of damage done. So at least we'll have that going for ourselves. So IS4s and E100 plus the E3 are attacking the E100s in our team. IS7 gets spotted, T92 kills the E3, and I'm trying to get a shot upon this IS7, but no luck, so I need to push up completely forward and trying to secure or help out my E100s here. I have no shots whatsoever, but the good part is the IS7 is a one-shot, the E100 is a one-shot, and the IS4 is 3 shots, maybe 2 shots if I put him on fire or MRAC him. So at this moment, you will probably think, yeah, this is pretty much over, TimGot. You cannot really do too much, but I don't give up hope that easily. I'm still going to try to do as much as I can. I killed the E100. The next target is the IS7, and with this fast real time, I could probably get him, but he went straight behind the mountain, so I could not shoot him. Our T92 is still alive, so you can still one-shot the IS7 very easily. And there's also an FE somewhere on the left side. I already tried to go for me there, no luck for him, he completely misses a shot and only tracks me, so that's good for me. T92 manages to kill the IS7, and now it's a pretty good chance of us actually winning the game. Now it's only the IS4 that I really care about. The FE is really simple to go against because with my DPM, I will completely destroy him in seconds. So I need, like, the best way for me to win this battle is to go first against the IS4 and then go against the FE, because I don't want to go against 2 targets at the same time, because if I go against 2 targets at the same time, they will destroy me. So as you can see, I load up my heat here just to make sure every shot goes in now and nothing bounces or tracks or whatever, you know. I don't want none of those bullshit RNG shots. That's why I went for the gold load. And there you go, FE got spotted. He spotted me as well. And there you go, IS4 and the FE are both on this side. Go for the IS4 with my heat. Sadly, I do not manage to hit his lower plate. I only hit his turret there. Really unlucky shot. Again, another shot goes into his tracks, and now it's just being pure RNG again, as you can see. Third shot into the rock, and I do realize the FE is going for the RD, meaning I could probably take this IS4 by myself. Fourth shot goes into his tracks, and I am really not having a good time, and I do realize there's an RD aiming my way. Fifth shot goes into the gun of the dead wreck right there. Aim for its top. Hit again the wreck of the dead ally. And yeah, not dead ally, it's dead enemy. And I realized, okay, I cannot snipe right now. The sniping part is not gonna work for me. So I gotta, like, make a look. I think at this point I was pretty much thinking, let me just fake it that I'm going this way and then go back, because that would be the better plan here. As you can see, I did that. There you go. Now he has no idea I'm actually going here or not, and I do shoot him here. Only track him, sadly. Again, shoot on the move, only into his tracks. But at the moment, this IS4 is pretty much a dead man. FE is camping. He does ban me here. FE is camping. I know the RD is somewhere in base. I don't really care much about the RD. I managed to pounce him again. I'm really not having a good time here penetrating this IS4. Back shot goes finally in. And now I can pretty much destroy him because he's just showing his ass here. Track him, and that is a game over for this IS4. And there he goes. Now, there's only one FE left. Well, one only target that is really important, that's the FE, and he's camping. And the RD is probably in the base, or maybe somewhere around here. I don't really think the RD is doing too much this game. Also, I like how that IS4 it tells me gold dupe and gold ammo. But I don't really care. I was the last surviving target. I needed to spam gold to make sure I could win the situation. And I bounced most of my gold shots anyway. The way I managed to kill him was EP there. So I push in, see the FE. FE managed to shoot me, but I get lucky and shoot him on the move as well. He goes out. I don't know why he did this, because he does not know. Okay, that guy did not know my DPM. That's why he went down like a dipshit there. That was really, really stupid gameplay by that guy. So, there's only one RD left. And the good thing is, it's a bad shot RD. Meaning, if I do meet him in a close 1-to-1 battle, I will probably win the situation, because his his damage isn't that high compared to a T92 or a GW-E100 or a Conqueror gun carrier. You know, if I would meet those guys, I would get one-shotted. The bad shot, I will have a high chance of surviving the shot, because if he shoots me frontally and does not pen me, he will do around 300 to 400 damage, and that's kinda it. And it takes him like 5 seconds to reload to the next shot. So yeah, I have a good chance on surviving here, hopefully. And I'm just going to the position where I think he's gonna be in, and that's on the G key line, because usually that's where the RDs are. And I'm just going in, and if I don't find him, I can always cap. You know, capping is always an option. So I go into the cap. I'm trying to spot here if the RD is around this area, and I do not spot him, meaning he is not anywhere close. Oh, he's actually capping as well. And you guys know me, I'm not a camper, so I'm gonna go and kill the last guy. Draw? Nah. I ain't drowning this one. I'm making sure I'm gonna win this one. And it's an RD, guys. You gotta make sure the RD dies, because it's a clicker, and nobody likes a clicker in a game. So, as you can see also, look at this accuracy on the move. I'm going 50 kilometers per hour right now, and the accuracy on the move is crazily good. So, I go up this hill. I have optics on this tank, so I'm thinking I could spot him here, but I don't get that lucky. So I keep on pushing, but I have more than enough time to approach this bad shit RD wherever he is in. And I'm guessing he will probably I'm guessing he's gonna be probably around this area somewhere. And hopefully I'll get the first shot in upon him before he shoots me. There you go. I see him. I shoot. It goes under him because RNG. First shot misses on his tank. I shoot him once more. And I'm just waiting for my reload time now. And I shoot. He shoots as well, but I get lucky there and don't get one-shotted by that RD. Totally. Wow, that RNG though. But it didn't really matter, because if he would kill me anyway, I would draw that game out. So it doesn't really matter. But I am really happy with that win. So yeah, let's go to the after battle reports. So here's the after battle report. You see, I got defender, high caliber, sharpshooter, and 11,000 W8. Also, guys, I'm using replays.quickybaby.com for a reason, because whatreplays.com is not working at the moment. So I was not able to actually upload to that. I usually upload it to replays.com, but for me it's actually sadly not working right now. So I gotta upload to replays.com. So it's kind of the same thing, so it doesn't really matter. So yeah, let's jump over to team scores. You can see it at 6.4 key damage. A really good game. Fired 40 shots. Hit 32 times. So I missed 8 times and I bounced 9 times. That's quite amazing. And I hit. I received 5 hits. 4 of them were penetrations, and 1 of them was non-penetration. I received also 1 splash hit. I received almost 2k damage of damage upon me, and I also spotted 1.3k upon people, and I traveled for 6 kilometers. That's actually a lot of traveling there with my Object 907. But I also lost some credits because I was using the food equipment for my Object 907, and I was also using the gold upon that IS-4 that I bounced 6 times with gold. So that was a really good use of my gold. I'm not gonna lie about that. But yeah, I have another replay, guys, so let's jump over to that. So here's the second replay. As you can see, I'm playing on South Coast. Not really my favorite map, but on this map you can have, there's a couple of good positions that I actually enjoy. Like the first position that I enjoy is an F3. Second position that I enjoy is F5, 6, 7. Those positions work as well. And that's kinda it when it comes to this map. I really don't like this map at all. This map isn't really balanced in my opinion. I'm like on this side that I spawned on, in my opinion at least, has a better chance of winning it. That's what I've noticed at least, because you can camp the base. If you're losing the battle, you can camp the base way easier, so you can actually win more battles that kind of way. And like, in my opinion, this side is kind of just unfair compared to the other side. But what I do on this map is pretty much, first thing I do is rush this position, and I just pretty much scout and see what I can spot here. Because sometimes scouts go YOLO down this way, so if it happens, you'll have a good point of view where you can actually shoot them. When there's no scouts, I rush into the second position, and that's an F3. And from F3, I can shoot upon people that rush to F2 and G3. That's the biggest reason why I go to this position a lot on this map. And I can also shoot the middle. That's also an option if I want to. There you go. AMX, I shot into him. And as you can see, the houses are actually providing me cover against the targets in the middle, so they can actually not do anything against me. AMX got away with that. Waffle Truck got spotted. A lot of them are in the middle right now. I go against this i7 because an i7 is, in the right hands, a really, really good tank. So I want to get that tank as fast as I can out of the battle. And also, I haven't really talked about my equipment on this tank. Like, the things that I use is, you guys probably already know. I use vertical stabilizer, I use gun rammer, and the third thing I use is, I think, optics, if I'm correct. Because with medium tanks, spotting the first guy is, like, if you're in a one-on-one situation, and the guy's like 400 meters away from you, and you can actually spot him with your optics, you'll have a better chance of actually surviving against that guy. So there you go. I'm trying to spot this area here. Nobody went to F2 yet, so I'm just kind of waiting and just trying to figure out what my next move will be here. And the other thing that I use on this tank is food, guys. With Russian tanks, using food is not always the best idea, but what I've noticed, like, my Russian tanks don't really go much on fire at all. i7, I use food in that as well. That thing goes pretty much never on fire. And OBJ907 goes sometimes on fire, but usually not. And there you go, a mouse, 3000 HP from that guy. And he's just rushing in, meaning free damage, as simple as that. And I can, with this DPM, 5.25 seconds real time, I can just keep this gun popping. i7 pushed in, side shot, there you go, and it's pretty much game over for this guy. It was quite stupid for him to push in into this position. I don't really understand why he did it, but hey, free damage is free damage. And yeah, this mouse is pretty much funked. He cannot really do much down here. I don't really understand why he went here in the first place. But then again, a mouse on this map really cannot do much at all. It's or camp or die for the mouse, and that's kinda it. I'm more focusing the mouse out right now because the mouse, in my opinion, is more important. Somehow I actually managed to balance the mouse with my lower plate, as you can see. I was actually checking that. I was actually very confused that he actually managed to bounce my lower plate. And yeah, this tank has like really weird armor that other tanks don't have. Like, the armor overall is just at some points like really weird. Sometimes you shoot this tank in the side and it bounces a shot. It's just, I don't know how it works, but hey, if I can balance a shot more with this tank, I love it. You know, simple as that. Go for the AMX, kill him, and now it's only a mouse. I'm just gonna go full YOLO on him here, probably. Oh no, yeah, there you go, I'm going full YOLO. I don't really care about this mouse. This mouse is a dead man. Aim for him, there you go. My second kill, and probably already have around 5k damage. I fired 22 shots already. And if I actually manage to hit all of them, that's probably like around 5 to 6k damage. Yak Panzer in my back, there you go. 1k damage immediately gone from me. Really weird positioning for the Yak Panzer. I did totally not expect him to be down in that position. I was actually expecting him to be on the hill here somewhere. So that was really unlucky. But hey, I can get some payback if I go up here and go against this FE and the Yak Panzer. So no hopes given up yet. This FE is not really having a good time. He is pretty much dead right now. There he goes. And now it's only the Yak Panzer here that I can actually kill. And I can actually hold down in this position here. And he can only shoot my turret. And this turret can bounce a good amount of shots. There you go. Aim for his tracks, track him, and also do damage at the same time. He repairs. I go for his lower plate. Pen that. He shoots, misses. And that's my cue to go in. Because the Yak Panzer has 22 seconds real time, meaning I don't really want to trade shots with him, so I gotta get away from his gun, and the best way to get away from his gun is get behind him, and that's what I'm doing here. I just get behind him, and that's game over for this Yak Panzer. He cannot do anything at all. The best thing he could do is pretty much go against a wall with his back, but there's pretty much no walls here, and my DPM is not gonna give him the opportunity to actually get away from that position. So this game is pretty much won. There are only 3 tanks left, but hey, they're not giving up yet. SCP is pushing in, OBJ907 is pushing in, so pretty much they're doing the last push on the base. They're probably going to go and try to cap win the base. And I'm going immediately back because I want to decap and try to survive and win this battle, you know, if possible, because winning the battle is really, really important. Because if you win the battle, you get more XP, if I'm correct. If you lose the battle, you lose like 50% of your XP. So, yeah, I was just making sure I would win the battle by decapping. And I would think my team would be able to cap or come to me and decap as well in the time, but as you can see, our team is not really doing anything right now. They're taking the retard route, the longer route around to actually decap. So I actually have no option now. I gotta go in. First target I see here is the MX-50B. I put a shot into him, get shot on return by the SCB. OBJ907 does bounce me, but I'm just waiting for them to come out because I'm a one-shot and they will probably come out. There you go. SCB came out. I shot him as well. Now there's only an object left. I shoot in his direction. Didn't even shoot in this direction. Got killed by the object. Did you guys see that camouflage value? He came out, shot me, and then got spotted. That's really crazy camouflage value. And just guess what happens next. Just guess. Yeah, we're gonna lose by cap. As simple as that. We had the game in our fingers, in our hands, and our team was like, ah, why win if you can just lose, am I right? And yeah, there you go, game is over. The problem is they took the longer paths, the VK and the I7. They were both here when I was pretty much decapping. So if they would go this way, it would be faster down there, but it went down the longer way, meaning it takes them longer to get into the base and decap. But if they would take my way, they would decap and probably win the battle. But hey, what can I say? OP teammates, as usual. Let's jump over to the after battle reports. So here is the second replay. As you can see, I got Defender, High Caliber, Sharpshooter, and Master Gunner. I got 11 KIGA-BYTE from that game, and as you can see, I had a pretty awesome game. Almost 9k damage with this tank. Pretty much every shot was a hit. I only missed once and bounced twice, and that was pretty much it. I blocked 1k damage by my armor and also received potential damage of 3000. And I also got 1k damage upon detecting. Damaged 10 enemies, destroyed 3. Had a pretty awesome game, but our team was not good enough to actually decap the base in time. They took the wrong way, and they were not able to win the game. VK, 0 damage, I7, tricky damage is not too bad, but like, look at some of our teammates that did pretty much nothing. 1 shot, and that's it. 3 shots, and that was it as well. It's like, wow, are you even trying to play this game? It's sometimes funny to look at the after battle reports and see tier 10 tanks with 0 damage. It's like, really? Not even 1 shot you could fire before you die? It's like, how the hell did you manage to do that? ASROCK, yes, ASROCK is a possibility, but then again, that does not really happen much often. Really awesome game. It would be even better if I actually would win the game, but I can't really do much about that. So, yeah, that's pretty much the OBJ907. I'm not gonna make a review about this tank because there's not really a needing of a review, because this tank is pretty much a copy of pretty much every other Russian medium tank out there. It's pretty much a combination of the T62A and the OBJ140, and that's all we need to know. That's pretty much it. There's nothing really special about the tank. Well, you can only get it from you were able to only get the tank from winning the third campaign, or not winning the third campaign, being in the top 11,000. I mean, but like how to say this in a good way. You know, the tank is nothing special. You're not missing anything out on. It's like, if you really want to have a good copy of this tank, I would go for the OBJ140. You know, go for the OBJ140. Grab vertical stabilizer, gun rammer, and optics, then food, and there you go. That's pretty much the same thing as the OBJ907. There was not really much difference between those tanks, in my opinion, at least. But yeah, those were the 2 replays. If you did enjoy the replays, guys, you can always leave a like, subscribe, and comment. But as usual, guys, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.